Hey guys, Love Jasper, and today I'm going to be explaining things you probably haven't noticed with iPhone, if you've seen all iPhones. So, the first thing is, if you have, iPhone, you always have the camera in the top. You always have the camera in the top left corner with the flash to the left and the sensor in the middle, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see, sensor in the middle, and then as you can see with this, you have a sensor in the middle, flash on the that hand side, and a flash. I can't even see my left or right. Left hand side, and then the iPhone 4 exactly the same with the flash. Well, the majority iPhone 6 doesn't work. LCD screwed. This one freaking works, but I haven't got a charger for it because I have to use when I used it as my phone, I used it as had to use a docking station. And another thing, if you go to the bottom, the charging port is always in the middle. And if you have it up this way, up right, the aux is always on the left. Focus. Yep, aux is always on the left. Aux on the left. This one has the aux on the top, actually. I think it's from the 5, or something like that, when they started doing it at the bottom of the phone for some reason. Because, you plug in your earphones, it kind of can, annoy you if you're playing, if you're listening to music, maybe the wire comes down on you. It's pretty annoying. Another thing is that the microphone is always a bar in the top of the screen. See, bar at the top of the screen over there. Something, I think. I don't know about this 5C. A lot of things are missing from it. But yeah, the bar is always at the top. At the top, as you can see. Turn the flashlight. But yeah, it's always on the top. So the next thing, charging ports. They're always in the middle at the bottom of the phone, as you can see. Another thing, buttons. With all of the 5s and the SEs, the button and the 4s and the 3GSs and stuff. With the first generation, the button was here, and then they moved it to here, then here. So then you get the iPhone 6. It's at the side. Sorry, my wanker stepmom stood on it. I don't know why. Don't know how. It used to work. No, it doesn't. It's freaking screwed. It upsets me every time I look at it. It just reminds me of a phone I used to have. Rest in peace. Missed you. I do miss you. And also, another thing we're saying is the actual, the font of the iPhone. I mean, look at it there. And also it says designed by Apple in California. You can see, the battery and shit. But yeah, it says iPhone. Here, it always says iPhone. And then there's an Apple logo directly above. But then the font starts to get thin. To the really thin. Right there. My iPhone 6. Soon enough, though, I'll be getting this thing working again. I'll be using it as my main phone. Also, guys, a new video coming up. I'm hopefully tomorrow getting a smartwatch. I'm really hoping for 10 quid. I'll be reviewing that. Also, another thing is that there's 2 screws by each side of the port. Except for there's only 1. No, there is 2. There is 2. As you can see the inside of this phone is disgusting. And then in this one as well, it's 2 screws and 2 screws. And the only phone that's really been changing is the iPhone X. And with all of the other Apple devices, except for the iPods, like the iPods, but then the iPod Touches didn't, these are smashed because, you can't get like a fully conditioned iPhone for cheap, They're worth a lot of money. But this one used to be my big brother's, so did this one. This one is mine, got it for my birthday. And then with the home screen button, always been a button, except from the iPhone 7. The iPhone 7 is like this vibration thing when you tap it. It's not a button. I used to think when the iPhone 7 first came out, it was an actual button, but then I turned it off, pressed the button because I thought it was on, and it's just a vibration, really, because of my sister's phone. But since the iPhone Pod first generation, I can't speak. But it's always been a button, and then from the iPhone 5S, they've started to have Touch ID. So this is a new thing, where you can put your finger on just like that, whichever finger you want. That one. Oh, I'm just, You can also get mods where you take your phone apart and then you can put a finger ID in there, but that takes a lot of progress. You need to basically, it probably have to be shipped to China, shipped somewhere else, and then shipped back, and then you'll have to dismantle it and stuff. Yeah, that's so. And also another thing is with iPhones, there's all on the side. There's another side with buttons, and with the 5S, these buttons were circular, and as you can see here, they're circular, but there's still a switch. There's always been a switch. I don't know about the iPhone. I don't know about the iPods, but the switch, you can always turn it off and silent and stuff. Yeah, you can put it on silent. Everyone knows that, but all the iPhones have been having silent buttons and always volume buttons at the side. The iPods used to have one big button, and this side was up, this side was down. They've always been this side, and then from the iPhone 6, from the iPhone 6, they've been starting to be on this side. So, no, they've been starting to be rectangles. Well, the only Apple iPhone 5 that doesn't have the buttons the 4, the 5, the 5S, and the 5SE is this 5C. They have rectangular buttons instead of the square, because it's plastic, I guess. You couldn't really do a circular button on plastic. Volume button. I think it's against the iPhone religion. Not religion, against the iPhone rules to do that. And all iPhones are pretty much almost the same shape, square, not square, rectangular. Just easy, simple. And also, as age goes by, size changes. Well, the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 7 are basically the same size, but then the iPhone 4s were really small, and the iPhone 2Gs, 3GSs and stuff were very, very tiny. But this is just things, a few things that are the same with iPhone, and things that you probably want to know if you're new to getting an iPhone. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.